please don't be something boring.
Shinra.
Yeah, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I can talk now. Last time it was just really late for me, so I couldn't talk as well, yeah. But what's the topic again?
It was Naobito versus Naoya.
Uh,
Do you want to ping it or no? It's up to you.
I don't really care if you do or not, but activity is activity, I guess. We should just, yeah.
Alright, I'm moving. Yeah.
And,
Naobito. Let's get a moderator.
so, where's Nola? He's only good for moderator. Or Quince. Oh shit, there's a new FIFA mobile season.
Alright, let's try to keep this cordial, bro. I don't want us yelling over each other.
I can't be bothered, bro. I'm probably gonna be playing a game in the back too, so.
Alright.
It's Naobito versus Naoya, right?
Joins. Yeah.
Tell me who joins, cause I'm not gonna be looking at Discord. I'm just gonna be playing Subway Surfers.
Lee, original IVI. I'm waiting for like Jess. Like, where's Jester at? I need Jester to moderate.
Where's my Subway Surfers lagging? Okay, no it isn't.
Wait, hold up. Stay in this call. Don't leave. I'm gonna just ping it in FRA and then.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah.
Gotta get a moderator.
Where's Trix? He should be online. He should be able to mod. Yeah, oh no. Someone at least.
Nah, Trix isn't on. It's oh look, it's Aslick.
Aslick, my goat.
Alright, as soon as we get like a moderator, we can start this. Said hello. Yeah, what's going on?
The V just sent me the most outrageous message.
What did he say?
He saw the ping cause he's here on and all, and he was like, "Oh, what's his name? Are you gonna follow it on footsteps?" And I was like, "No, cause I'm not gonna fucking lose."
Oh my gosh, Tonwin, he gotta tighten up.
Yeah, Tonwin banned Jester and Celestia.
Bro, he like. Anyway, Gizbob, can you moderate? Okay, Tensa's here. Tensa, yo, Tensa, yo, Tensa,
shit,
buddy.
it's that Gizbob guy. Fuck no.
Shinra, I was.
Can you moderate?
Head, buddy.
This is one of the lists of all time.
No, Tensa, can you judge the debate?
He's not judging this shit. I already know. No. I pre-coked it. He's gonna say no.
I'll give you the biggest hug, man.
Gizbob, can you mod? My glorious king.
You can have a hug. I'm not gonna be able to like pay enough attention to, unfortunately.
You are so
who in the
obese.
VC would like to moderate? That isn't the people we just, you know.
And not the great king of evil for obvious reasons. Who is?
Yeah, you can have a hug.
Tensa said he'll do it. Alright, let's go.
Oh, he will mod or he will judge? Let's get clear.
No, I didn't. Alright, we gotta get somebody quick then.
Yeah.
I would've Aslick, are you home?
It's 7 PM and Aslick isn't doing any. Why is he outside at 7 PM?
Because Aslick is a clown, that's why, bro. He literally be sitting outside just kissing men up all day.
Of course.
Him and that little
Average.
guy he was seeing.
He's gay. Where's
Yeah,
Octogram?
he is, yeah.
Where's Octogram to spread some more anti-gay rhetoric? Oh, yeah, that can fucking
Alright, bro.
judge.
We're
dude.
gonna have to just be cordial then.
Yeah, okay. It's Naobito vs Naoya again, right? Do you want me to start off with my scaling since that's way easier?
Nah, I actually was gonna start with mine.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Because I have a scaling chain. Let me just drop it in evidence. Alright, so yeah. Pretty self-explanatory.
It's just he stated to be the fastest, but let me look. Naobito of base dog. That's one of the scaling chains of all time. Why is base doggone? Why is base doggone above Nanami? Again?
Do you not see the instance where Nanami tries to attack base Dogon and it literally does no damage?
It doesn't do no damage. He just says, oh, what's his name? He corrects himself and he says it's because Dogon has boundless HP. So
Because
also,
Dogon is what?
because Dogon has boundless HP, so I do think he does damage. It's more
Send
of a
that,
regen
send
thing.
that.
Okay. Mizma's in the VC, so Mizma.
Okay, yeah, Mizmo could send that. While he's sending it, do you think that boundless HP is a contradiction to the idea that it's no damage?
I think it's consistent, like the way the art is drawn. Like whenever we do like this blood splatters that I was debating with Infinity about, it's just consistently shown whenever people get damaged. That's what they draw. So I'll just use that to say like.
Was there that in that scan?
Yeah, there was the black spots. That's what me and Infinity were arguing over.
Okay, let's see this.
See, Mizmo can just not get me the scan because all of a sudden he hates me. Oh wow. Oh yeah, I do have. No, Mizmo, chill. I have the scan.
Okay.
It's just I'm playing Subway Surfers. I'm sorry. Let me find the
107.
this chapter. Judge vs Disaster Curses, Sorceress vs Dargon. This is the consistency for the blood splatter stuff, and I'll show you where the blood splatter happens.
What the hell's going on with the VC?
Get the scans, Shinra, get the scans on.
Yeah, I'm blazing them. And then this is the no damage statement. And this is the blood splatter that I'm talking about.
Okay, wait, so quick question. Do you think this damage is significant damage?
Damage is significant. I literally just don't think we can determine whether or not the extent of the damage that is done to his arm because of how quick Dogon regens.
Oh, okay. So you're saying how quick Dogon regens.
Yeah.
So I'll just give an analogy to, I guess, support the idea I'm going with to show that yours kind of doesn't really matter here. So essentially, right? Let's say in a video game, somebody has boundless HP, and you just keep hitting them. They're just so much of a higher level boss to where when you hit them, it feels like they have boundless HP, but they're also durable. You get that? Like for example, in God of War, right? When you fight the final boss on very hard mode, it might feel like they have boundless HP, but their durability stats are also very high. So
so you're basically just saying that
they don't have to contradict.
So basically you're just saying that it can be that he has boundless HP and also just he's so durable that Nanami can damage him. I don't think your analogy works. Yeah, I don't think your analogy works here because based off of based off of the art they're showing, we already kind of agree that he does damage. Yeah, so I'm saying that even though what's his name?
Really.
I mean, I showed you the consistency of the blood splatter thing, but
I see that.
go ahead.
Okay, let me just point this out to clarify this. I understand that you're trying to make this consistency that this means that there's damage, but I'm saying due to the
Uh-huh.
statement that would
Yeah, yeah,
contradict that
yeah.
idea, and the thing you're using to propose on the contrary isn't a defeater at all.
Okay, and what's his name? And your whole argument right now is just, oh well, this statement implies that he did no damage, not just because of the HP he has, but also because he's so durable. And I'm telling you, that, okay,
Yeah, it's a
well,
durability thing.
yeah, I'm telling you no, because whenever they talk about the damage he's done, he corrects himself, because initially he thinks he did no damage at all. So he corrects himself and says, no, I didn't do no damage, right? I actually did do damage, but because of his boundless
He
HP,
doesn't say
it
that he
appears
did
this
do
way.
damage.
He
You're
says,
adding
okay,
additional words to
he
what he
says
says.
no
He
damage,
says,
or
or rather,
rather,
boundless
yes.
HP.
Yeah,
He says, or rather, boundless HP.
yeah,
And I'm
okay.
explaining to you that that does not contradict the idea of
Okay,
having a significant amount of durability to where it
okay,
seems like there's nothing being output.
then I'd literally just ask you what evidence is there as to lead to the conclusion that, oh, it's also a durability thing, because I'm saying that, okay, we have different interpretations of this statement, right? Him saying or rather should just most likely be him correcting himself. That's how that's usually used, right? So I don't think anything implies that durability is a factor onto this at all. Rather, I just think it's because of HP, as he states.
So you claim he's correcting himself. The thing is, my point is that correction is just adding an additional factor to the initial interpretation, more
Why?
information, and that's the whole point of the analogy, is to give substance to that. Because essentially, right, when we say somebody has boundless HP, and this is why, like, you have to listen closer. For example, like I said, in God of War, when we have these really hard bosses, right?
Uh-huh.
They have this. It seems like they have this boundless HP, but they also very
You're
high
lagging.
durability stats.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
so that I don't have to re-explain this again. What do you think
I
boundless HP entails?
I
I
think
asked you that.
boundless HP just entails like how fast his regen is. But I won't refute the other things you said first.
Wait, his
Wait.
prove he's regenning here.
Previous reasoning. Curse. Do you really want me to get into that? Because it's just one curse is
Yeah,
like
I don't think you have any way of proving
curse is
he's regenning
naturally
here. Maybe
curse is just
maybe in the
naturally doing
domain,
in
but
fights.
curse is naturally do it.
Curse is
Where?
naturally doing in
Where's
fights.
that?
For example, whenever like the finger bearer gets his arm chopped off by Sukuna, we see that he's able to regen it really quickly. Or Hanami versus like
Wait,
Yuji,
but
he gets his
those are
arm blown.
okay. I don't think you could use those instances, because those are
Why?
instances of substantial damage being outputted and put onto a curse. The whole
Substantial
point of this, and what's in question, is whether this is substantial damage. You said you can't even prove if it's substantial damage, so you have
we
no
don't
means
know.
of proving that he's regenning.
Okay.
No.
No.
I'm asserting that we
Okay.
do know. No. I'm asserting we do know. You're
Okay.
asserting you don't know.
Yeah.
So because of
That's
that,
cool.
I have more substance on
Auden.
the contrary.
Okay, Auden. I don't think that you have a like the substance that you're trying to provide. On the contrary, actually works here. Your whole thing is this God of War, and I'll link this back to where it's like, oh, even though they have really high HP because of their durability, right? That's also what makes it harder to damage them. And I'm saying that's literally just you trying to add on this additional factor onto this statement that is currently in question whether or not this factor is actually present. I'm simply just asking. Wait. I'm simply just telling you, like, okay, your rationale here is just, oh, he isn't correcting himself. He's just adding on extra words, or he's adding extra information onto the statement, right? That's your evidence as to why this is true.
No,
Oh,
that's not a straw man.
Okay, what was your evidence?
I said he is correcting himself, but by proxy of that correction, he's proposing an idea that doesn't contradict his first one. So
okay, yes, it doesn't need to.
Wait.
Go ahead.
I'm not done. That's why when I ask you, what do you define boundless HP as, and you assert it as some sort of thing where people are just consistently regenning, and then you give examples of when curses regen, it's some substantial damage, like somebody getting their arm ripped off, or somebody getting their arm substantially damaged. It doesn't apply to this instance, since you don't even know how much damage it is. But Shinra, I'll say this to you and ask you this: which one would you rather go with? Would you rather go? Do you think Nanami's doing any substantial damage here?
I think
yes,
okay, dude. I already answered that question before, but I want to respond to your wait. I want to respond to this first. I want to respond to the thing you said first,
Go ahead.
and then right after this we can move on. So like, Your whole thing is just that he's correcting himself, but the thing he's correcting it with doesn't contradict to his initial statement. It doesn't need to
Yeah.
contradict. Like, these two things can still exist at the same time. But I'm saying, okay, in this instance, there's no evidence.
Inception.
Wait, okay, dude, I'm saying there's no evidence as to why they do in this case, right? Because you're just saying that, okay, well, it can
You're
be. Wait,
saying that.
dude, just let me finish. Okay, you're saying that, oh well, he's correcting himself. He's saying, okay, it isn't just that I did boundless damage, right? But it's also the fact that he has boundless HP. I'm saying, okay, well, it can be that, or it can be one or the other. I'm saying there's no evidence as to why it's one or it's the both, right? So that you literally just can't say that, oh well,
Well,
he's just
no, that's wrong.
wait. You can't just say that, oh well, what's his name? Oh well, both things are true at the same time. That's why I was trying to explain to you why, or rather, isn't used to add additional information. It's just to say that what I was saying before is wrong, and I actually mean this. Like, that's how or rather is used colloquially. So
Okay,
I can give you examples if you
add
want.
you add these additional words that it doesn't, that's not what the scan says at all. You said earlier you were trying to say that when he says or rather, it means that he's wrong about the initial thing, which I mean you have yet to actually prove or get any substantiation for. But that's besides the point.
Repeat
I
that.
did provide evidence. I
Wait,
did
can you repeat
provide
that? Wait,
evidence.
can you
I
repeat
used
the
the
first
analogy
one?
from the
Can
so
you?
yeah,
Yeah.
essentially you
Okay.
keep
Go ahead.
adding all these additional words onto the statement to basically fit your twisted interpretation of what he's saying, and I feel like you're being very dishonest here. And I did give evidence for the idea of it coexisting. I gave the example from a video game, God of War. When you fight Odin and Thor, for example, right? These people, when you fight it on very hard, they have really high health, but they also have really high durability stats. That's why I was explaining to you that going based on that, those two things will coexist in an example like this. So you agreeing that
Okay.
they can wait, hold up, because you said a lot of things. So you
Okay.
agreeing
Good.
that they can coexist when you're not proposing any evidence on the contrary would kind of just give me more substantiation. So I
Okay.
don't even know why
Yeah.
you're trying to
I've
go ahead.
I've proposed this on the contrary, but two, what's his name? But two, I agree that they both can exist at the same time. But I'm questioning whether or not they do in this instance, because you're the one on the assertive here. You're the one trying to
Yeah,
get through here.
I know that.
Dude. Let me finish first. So you're the one trying to get your scaling through here. So I'm saying that, okay, even though these two things can exist at the same time, there's no evidence as to why they do. You're just trying to add on extra, like, what's it, extra stuff to my interpretation to try and build a likelihood, but that's literally just a conjecture fallacy. So I don't know where
No,
you're
it's
trying to
not.
go with
Wait, what did
this.
I add on to your
Okay,
interpretation?
you're trying to wait. Okay, I'm interpreting it as, oh, it's just that he has boundless HP and not that he does no damage. You're saying that, oh, it's both at the same time. He does no damage and he has boundless HP. And I'm saying, okay, you can't try and build, like, what's his name? Build a likelihood off of that simply because that's just a conjunction fallacy. Like, I don't know what to tell you. But we can
Wait,
move off
what?
of this.
You
It's
didn't
yeah,
even
it's
in that would I'm gonna point out the inherent flaw in that you don't even define the fallacy.
do
You just basically explain something, and you don't even go to a conclusion
do you,
to why I'm even like
do you want me to
doing
explain
anything
why it's a
fallacious. You
okay.
literally just said, "Oh, because I added something." I
Oh
didn't
no.
even add
Okay.
anything on. I like
Alright.
the whole point is that your interpretation is trying to exclude two things from mine. So what are you even
Okay,
talking about? But anyway,
dude.
would you
Did
like to
you?
just
Okay,
give the
did you?
final
Okay,
statements and end this point off?
okay. I'm going to
Because
explain
even
to you
the
what a
chat is
conjunction
getting
fallacy.
tired of this
Okay.
stupid shit.
Okay, I'm just going to explain what the fallacy is to you, and then we can move off of this, because I feel that would just be entailed in what you are
Go
arguing.
ahead,
But a
explain the
conjunction
fallacy.
fallacy, okay, a conjunction fallacy is just adding additional possibilities onto, like, or adding additional possibilities onto, like, onto one, right? And trying to say that since yours has more, like, it's like covers more possibilities, therefore it's more likely. It'd be like me saying, oh well, it's going to rain today, and you saying, oh well, no, just going to rain today, but also cats are going to fall out of the sky. Therefore, it's more likely that cats and rain come fall from the sky rather than it just being one or the other. It's literally just fallacious because it's just a misunderstanding of how probability works, dude. But yeah, we can
But
move on this. I don't think you attack my consistency.
there is no misunderstanding. So when it comes to the conjunction fallacy thing, let me actually just look up the definition. Um, I think that's only when There is no conjunction fallacy. Sorry, I searched up the wrong thing. When people judging two possible events is more likely than one. Well, okay, yes. Wait, hold up. More likely than one. Conjunction fallacy or error in decision making, where people judge that a conjunction of two possible events is more likely than one. Or both of the conjuncts. Good distinction could be found here. So yeah, my whole point is that these two things have substantiation, so they wouldn't just be inherent possibilities. The person who actually has the inherent possibility would be you.
Not
So
really.
essentially, when I assert the idea that something is likely based on evidence for these two pieces of reasoning, it is an inherent possibility. I asked you for some substantiation when it come to why it was only one, because you were trying to assert that there was only one, right?
No,
Pretty much through that one interpretation, and you didn't provide any proof at all. The thing that you tried to use was something that didn't even defeat anything. So I don't even know why we're here. Like, this is just a waste of time.
To respond to that, I'm not arguing that it's only one. I'm saying that based off of my interpretation, it's one. There's no evidence of it being the other as well. So we can't just assume it to be the other. Alright, that's one. So you clearly are just misunderstanding my argument. Wait. Two, I've given you substantiation as to why, as to why he does damage via the art style and stuff. I've already explained that to you. You agreed to like the art style being shown this way, and now you're trying to argue a contradiction. I just feel like you trying to interpret a contradiction within the manga will just make your interpretation less likely. You haven't provided any actual basis to your statement aside from I said the statement itself, dude.
I said that when it came to the art thing. Okay, I said that when it came to the art thing, that like you can't use that because of the fact that when we're talking about stuff like this, the statement would give more reinforcement to the idea that it did no damage, rather than whatever art thing you're trying to build. Wait, hold up. I was gonna explain why. Because there's many assumptions built up in that art thing. There's more assumptions built up in that than rather with this statement that we have, which would basically be able to easily break down this consistency.
Okay, you can't name to me those assumptions, dude. But aside from that, wait.
I can.
Okay, wait. Aside from that, wait. Aside from that, you're trying to again just use this statement as extra justification when this statement and the validity of this statement towards the argument is what's currently in question. So do you want to move on?
Wait, you don't think I? No. I said that based on the statement and its evidence that it would give more credence to this idea.
Based off of the statement and what?
I gave an example of boundless HP also meaning the durability thing. So and then I was like, okay, so they both would have to correlate.
No,
that evidence.
They don't have. Okay,
listening.
You're explaining.
There would be more substantiation for them correlating.
Dude. Okay, your example is literally just you giving a hyper-specific case where it's like, oh, someone talks about someone having boundless HP, and then there are also these other factors being involved. That's literally just you trying to derive your argument being more likely off of one instance. I can give you a counter example as well and just say, okay.
Wait. Because
dude. Just wait. Just let me give you an example, right? If I punch, for example, if I punch Tensor in the face, right? No offense, Tensor, and Tensor just continuously regenerates. My fault. Even if I'm doing significant damage to Tensor, it won't actually affect him because he's constantly regenerating from it. So you can say boundless HP and not actually be inclusive of durability as well.
Okay. Yeah. Gizbob, you were here, right? And I can even ask the audience. When I asked them, give an example of boundless HP and make sure it correlates to the matter that we're talking about. He gave examples of people literally like verbatim being shown taking substantial damage, whether it's someone's arm being taken out. Or wait, I'm not done. So yeah, substantial damage, whether it's somebody's arm being like literally cut off or somebody's like body being significantly damaged. I said it does not apply to this instance because in this instance he doesn't even know whether or not this damage is substantial, right? And I'm telling him that it isn't substantial because if it is, then it would have had similar effects to those examples that he gave. So since it doesn't correlate and there's no correlation because of that, you're just spewing bullshit.
Yeah, okay, I can give you.
It even further.
Wait, you don't.
I gave. Dude. This is why the video game example is so important. So like these things. For example, like boundless HP. When you say that there's regen, in even like a video game, right? There's not even any regen when we're talking about boundless HP. What it is mostly is just that people are just too low to contest somebody on a way higher level. No. Would you like me to get that?
Okay, you don't need to send me an example of that. I'm literally just trying to tell you. Wait. I'm literally just trying to tell you, right, that you're trying to say that these examples I'm trying to put forth are all indicative of significant damage. I can show you one for Hikari punching Kashima. These same effects are still shown, and obviously I hope you don't. Wait, okay, sure, but I hope you don't agree that Hikari's doing significant damage. Like what you were describing it every time he throws a punch at Kashima.
If there is no significant damage, then all that would mean is just that in that scan that follows with my interpretation.
Okay, no,
that all the way that substantial damage. It is literally just like the idea of what boundless HP is actually represented as.
Okay, no, I'm trying to tell you that this example that I'm about to show you is not indicative of you're doing significant damage to someone or the effects being shown. They are analogous. Wait, dude. The effects being shown are analogous because it isn't just significant damage in which they are shown, but it's also in the instances where you just damage someone at all, right? So you literally just can't. Wait. You can't use the statement to try and determine how much damage someone is doing or the fact that he's doing insignificant amounts of damage, right? So we can just move off of that. Like we can, after I send the scan, you can just move off of that.
You're not understanding. I said if it is not substantial damage, then it would fit under the compounds of my definition.
Why?
That's what I said. So if it isn't, because the idea that I'm proposing and putting forth is that what's it called? When these things like are shown, it is both of these ideas. And then when you propose these examples, they don't actually change anything or defeat anything about the ideas because they're not analogous. So we'd have to assume anything outside of it would be that, right? Via Razor, just to get the
give me a
unnecessary
second.
things out.
I'm finding the scan side, but wasn't listening. So let me just find the scan first.
By the way, you still haven't proposed any defeater to my Kratos example, and just to reinforce it some more.
Wait. Okay, let me find the scan first, dude.
Like literally any game, like I can show you that.
The Ender Dragon, dude. I don't know what to tell you. The Ender Dragon. If I hit the Ender Dragon,
that's another.
Wait, no, it isn't.
That's another example right there, like the Ender Dragon.
I did even, that was my example. Just let me explain it to you. Whenever someone hits the Ender Dragon, they do damage to it. Obviously, we do damage to it significant. Obviously, they can't actually take it out because it's constantly regenerating. So no matter how much damage I do to it, if it's consistently regenerating, then the damage just wouldn't affect and wouldn't like kill it. So I'm saying that's analogous to this instance.
Wait, are we? Wait, no. Wait, under this thing that you're proposing, is this on the hardest difficulty of this video game? Because I'm talking about there being such a big difference between the two that it's either minimal or no damage, and then in that there's also them having this boundless HP because of those means, or it seems like they have that. So essentially when we're talking about this Ender Dragon thing, are we talking about it on its hardest difficulty? Because my whole thing that I'm proposing in this analogy and why it has so much substance is because of the vast majority of games that convey the idea, right, that when you're going up against a boss that is like the final boss and there's such a substantial level between you and the boss, you're basically either doing no damage or you're taking off chip damage, and in that
you can't show me examples of that
by those means.
Okay, that's adding way. Okay,
Auden, would you like?
You haven't shown me that for one, but I don't like. You can show me that for one. but it doesn't matter too much
Okay.
because wait, it doesn't matter too much because like you're just trying to like say that, oh well, it seems that this thing is the case, but it isn't actually true. He's just doing no damage. That's you just trying to add additional
No,
wording onto
I
this
said the idea
statement.
of bound.
So it's just
No.
more assumptions. Like
No, it isn't more. It isn't more assumptions because okay, right? Even let's just break down the character statement. You'd agree character statements are based on what they observe, right?
practice
Or what
not
they
all
know.
the time, no. Not all the time, no.
Oh, okay, but at least in this case,
In this case,
yeah, it's
I
based
can,
on something
yeah,
you've
I
just
can, I
seen.
can steal man that show.
Okay, and that's what seems to be right because he just observed it.
Yeah, I know what you mean,
Okay,
but
all
I
right.
know.
And
Wait. I
since it
know.
seems to
Wait.
be that, hold up.
Dude.
Since
I'm
it
telling you,
seems
I
to,
know
hold up,
what
I'm
you
not
mean.
done.
Okay, go ahead, Axel, go ahead.
Since it seems to be that, right? Then we have these other examples from these video games that highlight that what these seems really entail, which would give more credence to what I'm
Then
saying.
again, you're literally, it's just going to lead to the thing that we had in our other debate. Why I ask you, why do you think that in a video game and in an anime series they're using the term boundless HP the same? I've already given you evidence on the contrary.
Wait, okay,
Hence why I'm asking you. We can move on.
wait. What's the difference? What's the difference?
I
Because,
don't.
like,
Wait
we
a
already
minute.
agreed
Your
in a
arguments.
colloquial
Okay.
sense. We
Not
agreed
in a colloquial
colloquial
sense, no.
okay, in a colloquial sense, you would agree that boundless HP is just like health that can't run out, like, or seems to have to not be able to run out. Like, come on, let's stop being
It's
dumb.
it's just health that's constantly regenerating. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, what? Oh
Yeah.
my goodness!
Whenever someone,
So you're begging the question.
you asked me.
Oh,
Wait, you asked no. You asked me. Wait.
Hold up.
Wait. You asked me how it's colloquially used, and I'm telling you how I use it, and you're just saying that I'm begging the question.
Yeah. I don't care. Yes, okay.
So,
Even
did you
just that
want an
statement
answer?
in itself, even just that statement in itself, right? You're telling me how it's colloquially used, but I'm telling you how I use it. That's not a contradiction to what I'm saying. So let's just. I
Okay,
mean,
so
we could just go over the Actually, since it's already established, your definition is like doesn't matter, and since I already just explained it, let's go back to what's important in the debate. So, would you like me to provide an example of this? Because I feel like you're being very dishonest on this point.
Of example of what? Because I think we've already talked about the bound.
Highlighting the idea
of
what seems to be boundless HP and
I've already given you. I've already explained to you my disagreement with that, but I'm saying I don't think Nanami is at full power here either. I don't think he hits his ratio
you're
point.
going to a whole new.
I'm saying I want to move off of this. Yeah, I'm saying I want to move off.
Are you dropping the point? Are you?
No, I'm saying I say we've already argued this enough, so we can move on.
You can't just tell me. You can't just tell me you want to move on when I haven't even finished laying out all these things to just make this point even stronger. You know what I mean? So that's not. That's very unfair.
Okay, dude. You're just saying that you're laying out all of these things to make your point strong. Okay,
and then
go ahead.
We can move on after.
I've already explained to you my disagreements, dude. But you can go ahead. You can.
Yeah.
If it's the game, it's the game strategy, then literally just go. I'll steal man all of the instances that you're about to show. Literally just saying that, like, what's his name? That's cool. This can be how it's used, like whenever they're talking in games. That's cool. I agree. Like, we can move on.
Okay, and then I explained the colloquial thing. All right, so then anyway,
okay.
So why? I did. I essentially said
you don't need to explain it to me. You don't need to explain it to me again.
Colloquial means just the common one, so it'd be the likely one.
Colloquial means the common. Okay, yeah, I agree. That's how colloquial is. I'm saying like within certain places or within certain industries, the way something is used also differs to in the like other places use things. Like, for example, you wouldn't expect if I say, "Oh, well, sorry, sir," to a Discord debater, right? Obviously, that'd be taken in a mocking manner, right? Because people don't usually talk like that on Discord. It's usually used to mock people. But if I'm talking in the business sense, whenever I say "sir" to someone, that's used to entail respect. So, like, you literally just need to take into account the environment you're talking about, dude. But already moved off of this, so like it doesn't matter.
We go with likelihood, right? In debates, yeah. I don't have to explain.
Yeah, we go with likely.
So my point is more likely.
Your point's more likely in reference to video games. Yeah, I agree.
Under the case of proving something is more likely, which we're doing, and we're appealing to a judge.
Yeah, it's more.
So I don't
it's more likely in context of games. Yes,
I agree. Little examples. All right. We could.
So I
We
don't
could
think
move on
Nanami.
to. Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you think Nanami's holding back?
I didn't say he's holding back. I think he doesn't hit his ratio.
He's. You don't think that's OT Nanami?
No, I said I think. Okay, you know when like he hits his specific point on your body to make he hits the weak point on your body so he can do more damage. I'm saying he doesn't do that here.
Why?
Because we see there's a specific art style that's used that he does that, and it's not present here. The blood splatters, like so. The blood splatters. I'll show you this.
Wait, is that? Wait, dude, isn't that like an argument from ignorance?
An argument from. Okay, yeah. I'm getting beautiful. Okay, 9, my fault.
Okay, but yeah, get your scan.
I'll show you the scan.
Okay, it's not. Oh, it's evidence of Okay. I just thought about it. Alright, yeah, get your scan.
When does this nigga Nanami use his ratio? He doesn't.
This is the mad scalar argument, right?
I have no clue. I've not listened to a single mad scalar.
This is the mad scalar argument, right, villain?
This 1, this 2, this 3.
Is Nolo here?
This is 4, I think.
Bro, like Quince, bro, you see what I mean? Like, why would Shinra think that was a defeater? Like, or Astro, anybody here? Like, let's be honest here, bro. This man is trying to argue against the idea that Hanami's over. I mean, not Dagon's over Nanami, bro. Like,
yeah, I don't think he's.
We're not even on the Naobito shit yet. We're not even on the Naobito.
Sure, we can get into the Naobito shit after. I think I agree. I'm still like above Nanami now. I don't really care.
Nigga says so. Shinra's ratting. Yes, he's ratting.
No, I don't think Nanami more damage then. I've spoken to other people about this. Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, we might have to talk about that. I didn't even know that.
I don't think it
anyway,
does more damage.
Any other disagreements? Because my scaling is right there.
What's his name? Shinra ran up. Wow, yeah, my fault. I just got called a bastard. Wow. This is the instance I'm talking about. This 3.
Crazy.
Bro, there's no way you guys genuinely think that Anonymity does no damage, yeah?
He's gonna contend everything.
In AP!
Okay, for the sake of like not having to argue annoying shit, can we please move on? Like, are you over Nanami?
Yeah, sure. Nanami isn't using his ratio, yeah.
Alright, now let's look at the rest of the scaling change.
And then why is Nanami to Yuji?
It's
statement. Yuji gets stronger.
Do you realize the version of Yuji I'm using is the one that I'm scaling the Choso as well, right?
Yeah, I think after that statement's made, Yuji gets stronger.
How?
Because fighting should make you stronger?
Dude, you'd have to point out a substantial difference. If you're talking about in the factor of
I don't need to quantify it.
Opponent, you don't need to quantify it.
No. It's not scaling. What do you mean?
You don't think that there can be one version of somebody? Like, for example, what is it? With Nanami, you don't think that OT Nanami, the one that is in fucking the Mahito arc, is the same as the one from the Dagon fight?
Wait, you think the one from what's his name? From Mahito fight?
Yeah, in strength, like both overtime versions, yes.
You think he'd scale to? No, I don't know why you think that.
Do you think there is a difference between them, dude?
Probably. Yeah.
What is the difference?
Yeah, I think he gets stronger. It's just the same thing. I think he gets stronger via fighting training.
Nigga said training.
Yeah.
You'd have to. Alright, where is the statement that fighting makes people stronger?
Fighting makes people stronger.
Unless we're talking about amps and substantiate the training thing as well.
Wait, repeat that? So someone's talking
Substantiate
in my
the fighting
background.
makes stronger thing, and then
So
what's it called? Get the scan for Nanami training.
it's literally just like,
Because I mean, obviously, when it comes to amps, fighting makes you stronger.
why does
But like outside of that, if you're not actively like training a certain thing, I don't see a difference.
wait, why are we even talking about Nanami? I'm saying Yuji gets stronger when he fights Chosa.
No, because I'm asking. Okay, because I'm using Nanami as an example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yuji gets
okay.
stronger when he
it.
fights Choso, right? Because fighting makes you stronger. I said substantiate that with something, dude.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I'll send you this
Because
thing,
like okay, because I feel like what you're doing builds up a bunch of unnecessary assumptions anyway that are embedded in that.
Like,
okay, for example, the unnecessary assumption built in there is that there's some sort of secret fucking training going on, like you just said with Nanami. When do we ever see Nanami train?
We see Nanami.
Substantiate the idea
Nanami is
that
only wait.
Fighting makes you stronger. You said I brought up Nanami. You said, Nanami's training. Show that. That's so like. What are you talking about? That's just an unnecessary assumption.
It's literally just the Ogi statement.
Like for the record, we can even ask a third party.
Statement.
Astro, do we ever see Nanami train in Jujutsu?
That's cool. Okay, we don't need to. Okay, dude, you can.
Said when?
Dude, you're getting too sidetracked off of the topic. I'm saying it doesn't need to be shown. It's stated that sorcerers train. Like, now we just get up to, dude, you're asking me to quantify it.
Dude, okay, dude. He trains with using a Ouija board.
Okay, any fucking ways. But yeah,
isn't Nanami like an office guy though, who like
he quit his job. He quit his job. But yeah, can you refute the actual argument now? Literal just filibuster.
Yeah, I asked you multiple things. I asked you that when it came to the training thing that you substantiate that, right?
Yeah,
because I mean I
referenced the scan to you.
You could have the idea that sorcerers train, but even that in itself brings up more assumptions, right? Of when was this? Who is training? You know what I mean? Like this.
Who is training? Okay, no, it doesn't lead to extra assumption. Okay.
Why is this training substantial? All of these things are built.
I wasn't making a claim on it being okay. Dude. I wasn't making a claim on this on how substantial it was. I told you this at the start, right? That's one. Then two, who's doing this training? It's a general statement. It just says, sorcerers train every day.
Wait,
I sent you. Wait, okay.
About it.
What? Okay.
Thing? What was
I already told you that I'm not saying it is or is not substantial. I'm saying we don't know how much stronger he gets after this. So you literally just can't try. Wait, dude. Let me, dude. Can I finish?
Bro, that's literally trash.
This is why. Okay.
Trash.
Okay, never mind. Dude.
We don't know.
Okay, dude.
Look.
If you know, okay, I'm not gonna do this if you just keep cutting me off in the middle of my sentence. Like,
alright, I'm sorry.
Just being lame. Okay. Anyway, right? You initially asked me why is this training substantial. I'm telling you that if you're the one who's on your scaling right now, I'm simply just telling you it's shown that characters or it's stated characters within the series get stronger by training. Then you just can't try and link the two to each other. So can you wait, and then you asked me for substantiation. Okay, you asked me for substantiation. I sent you this scan literally yesterday, so there's no way you just suddenly forgot what scan I'm talking about. Ogi's statement. He says that sorcerers train every day. So instead of laughing, can you just give me a defeater?
Okay. So pretty.
Who and when?
You really think that a I don't know stance is enough to substantiate anything, bro? You understand that if you do not know the compounds of what you're talking about, then we'd go down to whether or not I have any substantiation. And this is why I'm bringing this up, right? Because when it comes to what you're proposing, I explained to you that this has a lot of assumptions built up in it that I was explaining to you.
Or the attackers.
Yes. Wait. Hold up. While Ogi can make this statement, right? There's still other things. There's too many things that even yourself has implied that we don't know. Who is training? Where's this training taking place? Whether this training is substantial, right? So
Didn't claim it's
because of this, okay,
substantial and it's
I'm
off
fine with
screen.
the broad idea of sorcerers. You know what I mean? Stop taking what I said over what I meant. I'm talking about a specific case of who is training, right?
Uh,
And because of these assumptions, right, you have
they,
this
it's
thing
an
that
assumption if they specify who is training.
you'd have to prove all these burdens to have any substantiation at
So
all, because to be honest, this is
I don't.
coming off as an unfounded and something that's unfounded that you're trying to make a truth. So because
Okay,
of this,
are you done?
right, because of that, I think that the audience and just a judge in total would rather go with what I'm saying, that it's safer to assume, so that we don't have to go in the hole of
There's.
just going over all these little things and bits and pieces to try to make this big puzzle of something that pretty much,
I'm to
like, even
tell
based on
you.
what you're saying, is impossible to prove, right?
Okay,
It
are
would
you
make
done?
more sense to go with what I'm saying. It's just that the standard is set, so we go with the set standard instead of trying to change the standard
Okay,
and
there's
prove all these
no
other
set
things that are just
standard, but
unnecessary.
there's
So
no
Auden's
set.
razor just slams this shit.
Okay, one, I'm already trying to explain to you after your 6 minute speech that there's no extra assumptions that is within the claim that sorcerers train every day.
Where?
Dude, you've just been trying to tell me, oh, who is training? When are they training? Okay, there's opportunities for them to train. It doesn't specifically have to be on screen. There's examples of people training, right? For example, like Maki trains Megumi before Goodwill. It's shown on screen, and it's implied that it's also happening off screen too, right? Megumi and Gojo, they train off screen
That's
too.
different.
Wait,
That's different than completely. Okay, go ahead.
Wait,
Go ahead.
okay.
Sorry.
Megumi and Gojo, they train too, right? It isn't shown exactly when are they training, right? It's just shown that they do train. So we know we have this consistency here of people are trying to train to, in the Megumi instance at least, is to cover a significant gap, right, between him and Yuji that he perceives to be there. Same with what Megumi and Maki. He's just trying to train so he can beat Todo or at least keep up with him. So clearly, what's being implied is that this training, it has to be significant, because if it wasn't significant, or if it wasn't significant, then there'd literally just be no point in training. It'd just be you wasting your time. Yeah.
Now listen to the key things that we're talking about here, and this is what you're forgetting. Those are on-screen instances, Shinra. So when you're trying to use, and I understand that the Megami thing can also be off screen, but as long as any portion of the training is shown on screen, it makes it more founded. Now, when it comes to the Nanami thing, how are you able to dictate that because of an on-screen consistency? Okay, I'm saying when it comes to the Nanami thing, how are you trying, or the Yuji thing, how are you trying to dictate that on-screen consistency would lead to an off-screen consistency when we don't even know the events happening in the off-screen training? We don't. There's things that, like you said, there's even context in those on-screen trainings that make that thing way more founded than the off-screen thing you're trying to connect it to. So, like I said, there is no connect. There is a disconnect, rather.
Okay.
So
to me, it sounds like you're trying to add on additional assumptions onto this statement. You're trying to assume that, like, you're trying to discredit this statement by saying, or the Ogi statement by saying, oh, it adds on all of these extra assumptions, right? And we should just go with the thing with less assumptions, therefore Occam's razor, right? So you're basically just trying to discredit my consistency. I'm saying, wait.
Interject on that, please,
what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? You can go ahead.
Essentially, I'm saying that the conclusion you're trying to make based on the statement is unfounded, pretty much, right? And
Chekhov's gun just kills the argument.
Built into it, not the statement itself.
Chekhov's gun just kills the argument. It's basically just the author is putting in this statement made very generally, right? To portray this certain message to the readers, right? So it's like, if you're trying to say that, oh, well, this thing obviously can't be true, it's less likely that it's true because it contains all of these extra assumptions. And not only have I explained to you how we don't need to take any of these assumptions into account, and it's like I've already given you a likelihood as to why characters in JJK should be training via multiple showings on screen, right? You're trying to this extra distinction between on-screen showings and off-screen showing. I can give you further examples of characters training off-screen too. For example, Mahito doesn't train on-screen, yet he gets stronger. So unless you're trying to sit here and tell me that, okay, well, because Mahito hasn't been shown to train on-screen, therefore he should remain stagnant in terms of strength, it just doesn't work.
Well, I
Is he a
think the rate
Jujutsu
of growth
sorcerer?
with cursed spirits is way more vast than with
Why?
Jujutsu sorcery.
Why?
Dagon goes from a fucking baby to like this super powerful cursed spirit in the span of like what? Like a very short time.
He isn't weak as a cursed womb. All that happens is he's just bloated because of the people he's eating.
Not weak as a cursed womb. How are you even quantifying that?
No, okay, but because you said that. Oh, he
literally ratting,
okay,
right, bro?
Are you okay? Do you want me to respond, or do you want to just start shouting in the middle of my point? Okay, you got it, dude. You got it, dude. Yeah. You shouting and saying that writing isn't an argument.
Bullshit right
okay,
now.
you got it. Okay. No, I'm saying your basis as to why you think he's weak just doesn't work because they explain like it's shown why he is able to. Shush. Okay. Do you want me
talking about?
Are you done?
I didn't even explain.
Are you done? Are you done?
Yeah,
are you done?
Ahead,
okay,
dude.
Okay, good. So thank you. Anyway, you're trying to say that he goes from being super weak as a person, right, to being strong as an actual curse. I'm saying there's no basis as to why you think he's super weak. The only indication of such is when he gets like beat up by Naobito, but we see the reason as to why he does is because of all of the people he's eaten. So it just doesn't work. So do you want to move on? Okay, I can show you. I can show you what I'm talking about. Instead of just saying what, you can ask me for the scan, dude.
Okay, show me that.
Sure.
Even in that's a concession because if Naobito one tap that nigga,
that's because of external factors.
The nigga goes from getting one tap to contesting him in the domain. I'd say that's a pretty vast range.
He already has his domain. That's one. But two,
what the fuck does that matter?
Okay, wait. That's okay, dude.
I'm talking about the rate of growth.
Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about. That's one. And two, he doesn't get one tap by Naobito. I'm trying to explain to you that the reason as to why he gets stronger, right, or he seems that he gets stronger, isn't because of a factor of he's constantly growing in strength. It's just he's getting rid of this nerf that he's had beforehand. That's why I'm going to find the scan that you want me to send. Do you want me to send the scan? Do you want me to send this guy?
Wait, so you don't think
you want me to send this guy?
Okay, yeah, send the scan.
So
wait, you don't think that Dagon going from base to domain makes him stronger?
You aren't tracking the argument, dude. I wasn't saying that he I wasn't saying that he doesn't go or he doesn't get stronger when he enters his domain. I'm saying the reason why he gets beat up in the first place is because he has this underlying nerf, right? That holds whole mobility. So I'll show you the instance.
As long as it makes him stronger, that's all that matters.
Okay, you said he was growing in strength. Okay, you said he was growing in strength in college. Wait, okay, dude, I'm going to, it isn't a common nerf. Wait, why does he always have that? Wait, why does he always have that?
Getting stronger.
Why does he always have that nerf? Why does he always have that nerf?
What are you talking
about? Why does he always have that nerf? So are you gonna answer the question?
You said it!
I said he, okay. I'll repeat it one more time.
He always has, and that's the thing that's holding him back.
Okay,
you even know
you can check. You can check the recording. I didn't say that, but I'm gonna repeat it for you, so you can stop. Wait, dude. Do you want me to forget all my argument, or are you just gonna keep shouting at me to try and gain some activity? Like I don't know what you're trying to do. You're going to let me finish. No. You're going to let me finish, dude.
You're going to. Stupid.
Okay. Do you want me to get my? Do you want? Okay. I'm just gonna look on mute. Okay. I'm just gonna look. Okay. I'm just gonna look on mute. I'm just gonna look on mute while I'm my argument.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, right? I'm saying that he doesn't always have this nerf. This is a nerf that he gained within the moment he ate people. That's why he's unable to like move properly. It'd be like me saying, oh, well, because I went like from super bloated after I ate people, and now I'm no longer bloated. That means I'm suddenly increasing in strength in the context of you're trying to imply it, where characters just can't passively grow. I'm saying no, he isn't passively growing. He's just getting rid of a nerf that he has in that moment, which is simply just he eats loads of people. So no, your argument just isn't analogous. He just doesn't attack what I'm trying to tell you.
Going on, bro. Like,
so,
what am I hearing right now?
Can you refute the argument now?
Nigga said he ate people.
I showed you the instance, dude. Don't know what you want me to say.
I said baby doggone doesn't get stronger.
Yeah,
I showed you the instance. Do you want to move on?
Yeah. Let me see this instance. This is crazy.
Do you want to move on?
What about the eating people fucking matters? As long as he goes from getting, as long as he gets stronger, dude. That's all that, bro. Whatever you said when you had me muted was just dismissed, dude. Nobody heard it because you were fucking getting.
Are you sure?
Ground out.
I heard it.
You can think that. You can think that I'm recording anyway. I'm recording anyway. No, I'm recording anyway. If it's your fault if you wanted to cut me off, I'm recording anyway. I don't care. So do you want to move on?
You said he ate people. How does eating people correlate to that?
Yeah. I explained it before. Do you want to move on? I'm not repeating this a third time if you're gonna shout at me. You want to move on?
Nigga said in my recording I could hear it.
Yes.
It don't fucking matter. The whole point essentially is that as long as he is going from this point of whatever weakened state he's in to getting stronger,
I'm saying he isn't
inherently.
Okay, dude. I'm saying that, for example, this baby doggone, he doesn't always have nerf. So if this baby doggone without this nerf, right, went into his like super buff form, right, then you wouldn't like also see, and he doesn't have nerf in his base. Literally just can't determine that. Oh, well, he's getting stronger stat wise.
Determine it.
Okay,
wait,
you got it, bro.
Okay.
Do you move on?
Alright.
Wait, do you move on? No. You got it. You got it. Do you move on?
I asked you a question. How can we not determine it when even you're saying he got stronger?
Okay, I'm saying that if you initially he has this nerf, which is that he's eating all of these people. He isn't always like that, but in this specific moment he has this nerf. But I'm saying usually he wouldn't have this nerf onto him because he isn't always eating loads of people, dude. He's always eating loads of people. The reason he eats people is because Mahito tells him to for his plan in Shibuya. It's literally just a knowledge issue on your part. The reason he eats all those people is so Mahito. Okay.
How does it make him weaker?
How does it make him weaker? Okay. So I have a question, Auden. Please tell me how you're gonna explain this. So wait. If someone you're telling me if someone like eats loads of shit, right? That you think they'll be able to move as well as they did before they eat. Auden, explain that to me. Explain that to me. It just doesn't make sense, Auden. Your argument just doesn't follow. Do you move on?
You're saying he got fatter?
Okay, Auden. No, I'm saying what he's eating is hindering his mobility. It's shown on the panel. That's why this happened. Okay.
So
do you want to move on? Auden, do you want to move on?
Bro, I'm trying.
Wait, do you? No, you got it. You got it.
Are you in obesity right now?
Yeah, I am. Do you want to move on? Auden, do you want to move on?
Bro, listen, Shinra, bro. Like, I'm a.
No. You got it. Do you want to move on?
I said. And this is essentially the whole point.
Wait, Auden, you got it.
Shinra,
do you want to move on?
You have to prove that his mobility is being stopped like that. He's way weaker in terms of his mobility. Like all these things.
I've given you an additional fact. Okay.
He's literally even sitting here saying that, like, bro, you're just tweaking out, nigga.
You got it, dude.
He is in that panel.
My fault.
That nigga clearly got stronger.
My fault. You got it.
Nigga said the mobility's hindering him.
Yeah, my fault.
This is just blatant ratting. You can see the muscles. Look at the muscles on
Yeah.
Blatant.
Okay, so do you think when Sukuna makes his head bigger, he gets stronger? Yeah, so you think whenever curses change their form, they get stronger because of
the growth is even more substantial if he's going from fat to that muscular.
No, because he vomits up the people he's already eaten. So
he vomits up the people. So what
I showed you the instance, dude.
You're just defeating.
I'm saying the anti-feat that you're trying to use is before that happens. So do you want to move on?
What anti-feat?
You saying that he gets one shot by happens before what I'm talking about. So do you want to move on?
Nigga, huh?
Okay, dude, you know what? You got it. Let's move on.
I asked
No. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Let's move on.
Substantial to make him way weaker.
Okay, dude. If you're trying, no. If you're trying to, no. If you're trying to tell me that, okay, well, there's an instance with Dogon where he's able to increase his strength rapidly because he's going into his like big Vilgax form, right? And I'm telling you, okay, no, because there's this underlying factor as to why he's weaker in it. Okay, you got it. Actually, you got it. I'm explaining this to you again.
Nigga,
do you move on? Why do you think Choso skills to Naoya?
Doesn't matter, dude.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
He got massively stronger, and
the thing and what's the distinction between the rate of growth with curses and with people?
I don't see why him.
What's the distinction between because if there is none, wait, what's the distinction between the two? Because if there is, okay, that's cool. You spoke while I was speaking. So I don't care.
Yep. So,
but if there's no distinction between the rate of, okay, you can think it's dismissed. That's cool, right? But if you can't provide me an actual distinction as to why, one of them will just suddenly get stronger at a massively faster rate than humans do, when it's implied that humans do via emotions too. So like, I don't see the distinction you're trying to draw here. It's implied humans just passively get stronger due to their negative emotion.
I'm talking about the fact that
so they just casually get more C.
This nigga's in his baby Dogon form and he gets transformations. What are you talking about?
Yeah, see, like, that's just the durability. I'm arguing speed, dude. But we got
That's just the durability.
No, I'm saying even if I were to agree to the fact that he gets stronger, right? Even if I hard Steelman that. I think again that's just a durability thing rather than just you think he suddenly gets faster or stronger. Because I'm arguing yeah, you got it, bro.
Yeah,
you got it.
For you to prove you're trying, you know what you're doing?
Do you want to move on already?
Do you want to move on already? A pedantic fuck. That's
yeah, you got
being a pedantic fuck. Because,
pedantic.
Bro, like I don't understand.
Bro, you got it. Do you want to move on?
One shot.
Do you want to move on? Yeah, I already explained to you why that happens, and you're just repeating it. So we can get to wait. Why do you think Choso skills to Naoya? Why do you think Choso skills to Naoya? Do you want wait? We're just moving off of this. That's assuming that I Steelman that, but okay. But why do you think Choso skills to Naoya?
That's assuming I Steelman that. What are you?
That's why I said even if.
Lost the point, bro.
Yeah, you got it. But you got it. But what's his name?
So you said why is Naoya relative to Choso?
Yeah, why is Naoya relative to Choso?
It's shown.
It's shown. Are you talking about when like now Choso reacts to him once? Because I don't think Naoya is going along.
Yeah, he reacts to him and then he fucking gets his dumb ass with Supernova.
Yeah, but why do you think that he's going all out on Choso? I think that Choso should just be stronger than the one that fights Yuji. He says, "Shall I up my speed?" Are you stupid? Like, are you reading the scans that he says? Like, did you read the fight?
Naoya's holding back?
Yes, Naoya is holding back. Can you track the conversation?
But he's upping his speed. So if he isn't going all out, he's just increasing his speed. That means he's holding back, Auden. You just conceded. No, like, I'm asking
unless
because,
okay. So read the fight, Auden, before trying to refute my argument.
About him, you're talking. No, because I assume when you're talking about going all out, you're talking about him not going into his like full power. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm saying all of the feats that happen. Okay,
showing that
all of the feats that happen that you're trying to reference. For example, when Choso reacts to him, is when Naoya just hasn't stacked his technique yet, so he doesn't scale it. Like, sure, you can scale. What's his name? You can scale Choso to base Naoya before he stacks his technique. That's cool. I'm saying Naoya can stack beyond that, so he's holding back. Plus, I don't think he's taking Choso seriously. But you
doesn't the Supernova hit him when
the Supernova hits him? No, the Supernova hits him after after what's his name? After Choso slows him down using his blood, and the only reason that happens is because he's in a confined space.
It's in a.
Yes, he floods.
What does this matter, bro?
Okay, so he isn't tagging him because of speed. He's tagging him because he can't run anywhere else. Auden, does that make sense to you?
He can't run anywhere.
Yeah, he can't run anywhere else, Auden.
If a nigga...
He's backing him into a corner with his blood.
Okay, you're telling me We could even see this in the Choso Yuji fight. We could blatantly see an attack that's so much faster than another person being able to blitz them in a confined space. So I don't even know what you're talking
What
about.
are you talking about, dude? An attack that's so much faster than another person is able to blitz them in a confined space.
Yes, if it was so much faster than him, then it would have hit him. He would have been able.
It's an AOE. It's an AOE. Okay, no. It's what happens is he stabs him. He thinks Choso is going to bleed out, but as he's mocking Choso, he starts leaking blood and he makes a whole wave of it. Before now,
his dumbass got blitzed.
Okay, are you stupid? He thinks he's beaten him.
That's
he thinks he's no. Auden. Read the fight again before you start ratting. He thinks he's beaten him. He stabbed him in the chest, right? He thinks he's now going to bleed out. He doesn't bleed out. He starts leaking out blood from everywhere, and he traps Naoya in the corner. So he doesn't get blitzed. He gets caught off guard because he's overconfident. And because he thinks he's killed him. Okay, so you were talking to me and arguing with me about this before you even knew what happened. So you're just So you're dishonest now. Wait. Now no. Now you're just trying to be dishonest. Wait. Now you're just trying to be dishonest, trying to raise your voice here, but you don't actually know what you're talking about. Okay, so you didn't know what happened. So you have a vague memory. So no. So you have a vague memory. So you don't actually know what happened. So wait. Okay, sure. I'll find you the scan. I'll find you the scan. You got it.
Why are you're bitching right now?
Yeah, you got it, dude. You got it.
Crying.
But you got it.
Scans,
he ate the perk 30. He ate the perk 30. You got it.
Yeah, let me go into this fight too.
Oh wow, you got it.
Like all I did was literally say, based on what you were saying, it sounded like this. So you were just like, ratting, fucking ratting. Alright, let's see if this debate couldn't get any worse.
You arguing with me without knowing what happened, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Naoya versus
I know what
Chess.
happens. I just haven't reread it multiple times.
What is he doing? How can he bleed that much and live?
What chapter is Naoya versus Choso?
You can find it.
Actually, I'm guessing the 140s.
Oh yeah, he dodges his piercing blood, and then he blocks his attack, and then the blood from behind him hits him. So it isn't a speed issue.
Let's see this.
This is why he dodges his piercing blood.
This weapon. Honestly, it isn't very cool for a sorcerer to walk around with a weapon.
He blocks him. He calls his attack slow. He's off guard here, like.
It started leaking. How much? How can he bleed that much and live? What a slow attack. He must be dying from blood loss after all. Okay, let's see what Dikya does. My legs feel heavy. Is he controlling the blood? Damn, so he blatantly gets checkmated by Choso.
That's okay. I'll assume that the reason Choso is able to beat him because of he has high battle life. That's cool. You're just trying to argue wait. It's a high battle IQ thing, and it's also because of the environment they're in. Choso kicks him, he blocks it easily, but because he's focused on blocking it, the blood comes from out of his field of vision and then it hits him. So it isn't So it isn't because he's slower than him, dude. You can't prove that.
Plenty of time to literally.
Why prove that?
Dialogue, Shinra. They blatantly have dialogue right here, brother.
They blatantly have dialogue. I don't know
what else you're.
When he
what?
He blocks. No. He kicks him right. So now he blocks it. He goes back into a wall. Then the blood hits his feet. Like it isn't an instance of he just can't dodge or anything. He's just focusing on he's recovering from currently blocking Choso's attack. It isn't a speed feat.
Okay, that you could still get blitzed that way.
Why? Answer the question. Why? Answer the question, dude. Why?
I'm literally telling you. I'm gonna point out multiple flaws in there.
Does not answer the question. That does not answer the question.
That's not convincing, dude. So you said.
Oh yeah, my fault. My fault. Rhetoric.
That's not a defeater because by proxy of battle IQ, you'd agree somebody with no speed and battle IQ would lose to a person with speed, right?
Auden.
Like both.
Obviously, he has some level of speed. I'm saying he doesn't need to have speed comparable to Naoya to pull off this feat. I think it's just an instance of he boxes up Naoya. I explained it to you. I give you the context as to why. Like anyone who
he's in a confined space.
Yes, he's in a confined space. He's unable to dodge the blood, which is currently filling up said space.
So wait, okay, so then this is wrong because
for what a defeater.
You'd have to prove why him being in a confound space would actually limit his speed when we can clearly can up it.
Auden, do you know what AoE attacks do?
You know, all it would stop his travel speed. Yeah,
Auden, do you know what AoE does?
Travel speed.
Auden. Now you're being really sped. Do you know what AoE attacks do?
Dude.
Area of effect, Auden. Area of effect. No matter how fast I am, if I'm in a room with someone and they fill the room with like water or they fill it up with poison, no matter how fast I am, I'm not going to be able to dodge it because there's limited room for me to dodge. I can't go to everywhere if the whole place is full. Same with this instance. There's nowhere for him to go, right? He literally trapped somewhere, I'm pretty sure. There's nowhere for him to go. We see backed against the wall, so there's nowhere for him to go, right? That's why the blood gets on him.
There's a whole other room.
There's a whole other room. He's currently backed towards a wall, currently blocking an attack from Choso. So no, he's literally Choso's currently wait. So Choso's just taking advantage of him start and then just gotten him pinned against the wall. Isn't a speed feat or anything.
Even him getting hit with the first attack, should show some sort of speed thing.
Where does he get hit with the first attack?
Because of the fact they're able to react to each other even after.
Where does he get? What first attack are you talking about? Just tell me what happens. I probably will know what it is.
I'm talking about when you even brought it up.
He kicks him
when Choso. Yeah, with the. Let me see. Is it when?
Do you think piercing blood is faster than the user? Because if you think that, then if you think that, now your dodges his piercing blood.
Okay. I don't see why that matters.
So if Naoya is casual, no. If now, I didn't explain the entailment, Buckaroo. I didn't explain the Buckaroo. Okay, so if Naoya is able to dodge something that you agree is far faster than him, right? That would mean that he's faster than Choso by proxy of that. It isn't the same as to Yuji where he has to aim dodge it, dude.
I mean, it depends. It depends.
Oh, my fault.
Because, like you said, there's multiple instances where he's also able to hit him. So what do we
like
instance again? You said that was AoE. You said
not the super. Right? Okay, no, not the supernova for instance. I'm talking about when he gets blood on him, right? That slows him down. That's AoE. So the reason why he gets tagged later on is because he's slower than he is currently. He's slower than he'd be.
Wait, okay. Let me actually look at the context because I think
this nigga wasn't
saying a little bit too literally.
He wasn't at the scan.
There's actually a whole hallway for him to run down to.
I explained this to you already.
They're only in a certain area in a big ass space.
Did I explain this to you already? I explained this to you already. I'll give you an example. Jester versus Reaper. Jester backs Reaper against the wall, right? Give me a second. Jester backs Reaper against the wall. Reaper can't go anywhere, even though there's a whole room for him to run to. Since he's backed in a corner, he can't go anywhere sufficiently without being stopped by the blood.
I said he can go somewhere though.
Wait, give me a second.
The whole thing is, right, even I'm gonna even use your analogy. He's backed against the wall, but if one of the people is supposed to be so much blatantly faster than the other, and we have this whole other hallway all the way down there, then he's supposed to be able to get out of that. But instead of that happening,
can you repeat that? My mom just came in the room. Can you repeat that?
I'm just gonna use your example, but I'm gonna point out multiple things. I feel like him being backed into a wall should. What are you talking about? I'm defeating your thing, and then I'm also explaining why it doesn't matter, because these are the
shotgun. Okay, you got it, dude. But
How is it
you can go. You can go ahead. You can go ahead. You can go ahead.
To both of your arguments.
I didn't make two arguments, but you can go ahead, dude. You can go ahead, dude. Yeah, I don't really care.
Say that and doesn't.
Yeah, you got. You got.
Anyway, so yeah, essentially, so I was gonna say first of all, so let's even use your analogy, right? And let's try to make it more similar to what actually happens in the battle. So, right, I do agree. So actually, let's attribute this to Choso. Choso's able to back Naoya up to a wall in the first place. Like he has him against the wall in the first place.
That isn't a speed feat.
We can attribute to Choso. Right? I didn't even
no speed feat. Kind of yeah, okay, that's right? Cool. So, I'm saying it's not speed feat.
So he gets him to the wall, and not only that, we see that there's a whole hallway all the way down.
That's cool. If he's back,
dude. Wait, I'm not done.
Go ahead.
I'm not done. Like you say, if he's supposed to be so much faster than Choso and so much faster than Piercing Blood, he should be able to get out of that and run down the hallway, correct?
If he runs down, okay, yes, I'll explain this to you. I'm not going to answer yes or no, dude. If he runs down the hallway, right? Guess what's going on? The blood that is currently coming towards him
is going to blood down the hallway.
It's going to continue to come down towards him, dude. That's why we see. Wait. That's why we see when he stops to block Choso's attack because it's currently coming towards him. The blood is able to catch him, right? And so it is a sense of a speed thing. He's just not focused.
Nigga, you're not defeating the argument because it is in that certain area, nigga. You're not attacking
okay, you're just saying that it's a whole hallway, dude. Like
I pointed out and I asked you, where is the blood in the entire hallway? Prove the blood is in the entire hallway.
Prove the blood is covering the entire hallway? Sure, I can show you that.
That wherever the only what you said?
I can show you the blood covering the entire place, like span of what they are. If you look at the scan, if you look at the top panel of wait, if you,
it is not the entire area, so that AOE shit gets defeated, nigga.
It isn't okay, dude. Okay, I'll explain this to you one more time. Whenever they get into the blood hits his foot, right, or it hits his legs, even though he can quote unquote down the hallway, I'm saying like he wouldn't be able to in distance, even though he can, if possible. No, what a false dichotomy.
Because the blood is just too fast.
Do you want me to? Okay, I'm just going local mute you again while I'm finishing my argument, dude.
Okay, alright. Okay, alright, you can local mute me.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. Anyway, right, the reason as to why he isn't able to like dodge the attack or isn't able to like dodge it is not because of the speed of the blood, but it's simply because of like he's not focused on the blood that's coming towards him. He's focused on the person who's currently attacking him. So it's
talk over each other. Like
who's the guy speaking? Yeah.
Moderated. I'm not gonna lie, like this keeps happening, and I feel like I need a moderator. Like I honestly.
We tried to get one.
But yeah, it's because he isn't completely focused on he isn't completely focused on on the blood.
Wrong. He is focused. And if he's not,
I don't disagree that he's focused, dude. I'm saying he's just focused on something else.
Because if he isn't, if it's so fast where he can't even perceive it, then nigga, that just attributes to
not perceiving. It's not perceiving. Okay, Auden, now you're trying to rant. Not perceiving something and not being focused on.
Focus on it in the first place because it's so faster.
No, okay, you're question begging. No, he isn't. The reason as to why he isn't. Okay, you're saying that the reason why he can't focus on it is because of its speed, which is currently what's in question. I'm saying it isn't because of its speed. It's simply because there's also this other person that he has to take into account whenever he's fighting.
Nigga,
so no. Okay, yeah, you got it. You're using what's in question and you're appealing back to it for your argument, dude.
All I did by proxy of doing what I said was just explain how what you said wasn't a defeater.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. You can think that. Yeah, you can think that. Do you want to move on?
Because he's focusing on multiple people.
No, he's focusing on a completely separate thing. I don't think you can prove he's focusing on the.
There's more. Yeah, we can move on right after I say this. We can move on right after. We already established that there is multiple places for him to go. There is multiple places for him to go.
He can go, but he's backed against the wall.
Space.
Yes.
Okay, that doesn't matter.
Yes.
Let me
yes.
right?
He's forced to because he's getting called God multiple times.
Essentially. And yes, you're saying he's forced to this certain area, and you're saying he has to focus on this one person. If he was so much faster than Choso and all these other things in the area, then he would have been able to blitz all of it and get out in time. That is essentially my point.
Yeah, I think that's because of a personality issue. He's just cocky in character.
Listen, no. I'm just dismissing what you said. So you're
you can't just say you're going to dismiss it because you don't like the argument.
You're only listen. No, Shinra, let me rationalize this to you, bro. Because
dude, you're trying to rationalize something that everyone will tell you you're acting if you said it to them. You can go up to the average person and say that the blood that Choso is manipulating is faster than Naoya. You look stupid. You think, all of a sudden, Naoya is able to dodge piercing blood, but he's slower than the AoE. You got it.
Only defeater to that. You don't
need to give a recap of the debate.
That is what is in question.
And the personality issue.
And the personality issue. When a nigga like this tries to come over here and question Bag, it really be making me think like, damn, bro, like what are you talking about right now?
That's a lot of talking, dude. But yeah, it's also a personality issue. He's cocky in character. I just
think that my mic. Actually, I think I'm lagging because of him.
He's
anyway,
cocky in the character, hence why he doesn't
blitz immediately. My point is what's in question, and it's not a defeater. I already established this based on the factors I gave.
You don't need to give a recap. You don't need to give a recap. I think he's cocky in character, hence why he doesn't blitz him off the start.
Wait, no. I'm going on to my final thing.
No. That's the other thing that I said it multiple times. You didn't address it, so I'm giving you this final chance to address it. He's cocky in character. That's why he doesn't just start out blitzing all of them. He thinks he can still take him regardless of all of these factors, right? So that's why he's getting put in this position. He's underestimating Choso. He doesn't know how Choso's ability works.
Oh, I think that's kind of based on the last point.
No, it isn't. It's shown with the Maki thing. It's shown with whenever he fights Yuji. It calls him weak. So yeah, he against Yuta too. Against Yuta too. He's also cocky against Yuta. He's literally like, oh, don't look down on me.
So you're telling me in every fight he's cocky. So if that's his character, then that's the version I'm scaling, dude.
I don't think he's cocky against Maki. No, I don't think he's cocky against Maki because he's cocky against Maki. Because he says he isn't going to make the same mistake. So
let me see. No, but this is human Naoya versus Naoya.
That's cool. Yeah. He says, okay, this is bad knowledge from me, Auden, because he says that against human Maki.
You can't use that.
He says it against human Maki. Well, he says it when he's fighting him as a human. So like.
Huh? Where did he say he's not gonna make the same mistake?
I'll show you.
Do you need the scan or no?
Yeah, just send it.
Cause like I was gonna say like, listen, dog.
Mookie
Phone is the Naoya guy. That's all I gotta say.
Do you mind not interrupting Auden? Cause I just joined all I heard.
Roar! Auden, you can't finish your argument. Roar!
That's not.
Nah, I mean everybody is Mookie. Everybody agrees that Shinra's losing this. He's just wild. And besides,
you got it.
But like this is just this is a pretty bad look. I'm not gonna lie.
You want me to send in an evidence or headquarters?
Yeah. They like Perfect described this as like a slam, like one of those like voluntary slams, Mookie, where people just sign up to lose.
We don't accept Perfect vouchers.
Oh, I do remember you were
one time. Like charity,
was
like a
bro. Jester, you want to hear Shinra's argument?
Dude, can you not sidetrack? Wait, can you not sidetrack in the middle of the debate, dude?
Do you want to hear Shinra's argument?
Okay, dude. Yeah,
can you just finish? He fucking left.
Yeah, okay. I literally don't have the time to do this. I'm going to leave right after this. But
wait, Mookie, does he actually say that in the fight?
I literally posted the scan of evidence.
I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice, nigger.
See, now I can't upload this video, because gonna get age restricted. Oh wow.
Who the fuck is gonna watch it?
I don't know.
Who cares?
Wait, let me
monetized?
Yeah, to be fair, I'm not even monetized anyway. I don't know why I said that. But...
Wait, how are you still not monetized?
I'm talking about my debate channel actually has almost as many subscribers as mine.
How the fuck are you not? Everyone watches that shit.
Yeah.
This is irrelevant.
So do you all just move off of this then?
No, I'm not moving on.
Oh wow. I was hoping you concede after seeing a blatant panel, but guess not.
Nigga said I thought you'd concede after seeing the blatant panel.
Yes,
Get out of here, nigga.
Wait, Shinra, was that not the scan you're referencing? Or
no, that is actually the scan that I was referencing, in fact.
Sure, I am the biggest Naoya fan and do remember every Naoya.
No, bro, Mookie, he was trying to tell me with a straight face that the blood that Choso spewed out of his body is faster than that.
Yeah, and you lost that point. Anyway.
Wait, Shinra. You're telling me Auden beat you on it?
No, he didn't, but, wow.
Him saying I'm being overwhelmed.
I'm being overwhelmed.
Oh,
I didn't even know he said that, dog.
Nigga,
so then
that's not a speed thing. It's not a speed thing. Overwhelmed by amount, dude. Got killed.
He's overwhelmed by amount. Oh my god.
The amount of blood. It's literally just the same argument we just went.
Yeah, because it's faster than him, dumbass. Yeah.
No, why would...
Actually, Mookie, send that skin. Send that
we
skin.
Already...
to attack this
we already moved off of this, but... yeah.
Nigga, we still on whether or not... You trying to use this to defeat it, nigga.
No,
we are
but...
technically still on...
I'm literally just going to... I'm going to explain this to you. I'm going to explain this to you like this, right? So, it'd be like Naruto versus Gaara, for example. When Naruto is able to overwhelm Gaara using sheer numbers and not specifically stats. If I jump you with multiple people, it would be harder to do than with one person. So you can't just attribute that to speed.
Multiple people, dog.
It's a large organism.
It is not multiple people.
It's still a large amount of blood, dude.
Mookie, send that scan. Send that scan. He's getting overwhelmed. I didn't even know he's... Actually, no, I have the scan where he says that.
I just posted it.
Wait, man, let me read it.
Overwhelmed. Nah. That's blatant. That's blatant.
Oh, that's... No. That's talking about Naoya. He says Naoya's overwhelming him. Look in, Auden. That's blatant.
Talking about... We're talking... Nigga, we are literally talking about whether or not Naoya got overwhelmed.
Yes, the scan doesn't say Naoya's...
No, that's not what I was talking about.
Exactly. Okay, Auden. So we can end the debate here.
Actually, people would have made excuses. I got a Mookie amp anyway.
Yeah, you got a Mookie amp.
Anyway, so pretty much... So
we're done here,
I'm gonna attack this by saying... it is more consistent for him to be the other way instead of this way. When he's referencing the mistake, what is this mistake, by the way? Just in context, not the I just want to know.
Okay, the mistake is him he stops moving after he sees the wall of blood. Therefore, he's no longer stacked. That's one. And then two, he also just like originally his whole ideal is I'll operate under that you counterattack. But then after Choso counterattacks, he starts underestimating him by thinking Choso's getting slower because of the attacks he's doing. I'm telling you the mistake he made.
So let's go. So then, what about this cocky thing? Because I think whoever won the last point would prove who's faster between the two.
The cocky thing is just he underestimates Choso by thinking Choso is dying of blood loss. Okay.
No, you said he underestimated Maki, and then he didn't want to make the same mistake.
No, I was talking about against Choso. That's why he thinks back against Choso.
Also, he does fight a going all out Naoya.
No.
If being cocky hinders him. He does. The nigga said he's not gonna go be cocky anymore.
Yeah, he says he's not going to be cocky after this fight.
Oh, nigga. So okay, I think that's an argumentation problem from you because you didn't specify any of the
look at the scan.
You literally just said that. No, I'm thinking that's referencing this Maki.
You were shouting at me when I debated D1 on reading the scan.
Okay, I don't even understand why him holding back would defeat the idea. Like even let's just say he is. How it would defeat the idea that Choso's faster.
So
Choso
please,
like
even if we steel manned all of these faster than a base now, yeah.
Entail him holding back if he literally stacks against Choso.
He stacks against Choso, but he doesn't go his full speed. Then we see all of the scans you're talking about is after he makes the mistake where he stops moving.
Wait, what do you mean his full speed? What is his full speed?
He breaks the sound barrier, then.
Shinra, do you want me to say it? Because you're just being dumb right now.
What happened, Mookie?
I swear it's not me. He doesn't know how to argue anything.
It's stacked now. It's now a fully stacked Jesus. Just say that.
No, he isn't fully stacked. No.
That's his full speed, right?
Oh, yeah, full speed stack now. Yes, his full speed.
Wait, so you agree piercing blood is the speed of sound, right?
Piercing blood is the speed of sound, and Naoya does dodge it.
No, well, I was saying that if he gets hit by that or these attacks,
he doesn't get hit by piercing blood.
Sound, then no, nigga, let me talk.
Okay, go ahead.
If he's supposed to be that speed and he's getting hit by these attacks anyway, that would contradict it.
Except I gave you external factors as to why he gets hit outside speed and he's piercing blood.
Nigga say he gave me external factors. Nigga, all you did was show me that before Choso really got on his grit and grime, the nigga was getting he was getting a little bit outskilled. You know what I mean?
No, so what I'm talking about,
right? When it gets to that grit and grime, right, nigga? When it gets past that grit and grind, and he gets really in his Buffy, the nigga starts beating his ass. The nigga has
he stops stacking, so he's in the base now.
So that actually, I would have.
So he's no longer at the speed of sound.
Pretty much, Shinra was holding back. Choso
yeah, I was. But yeah, we aren't getting anywhere. Do you want this here? Do you want this here? Cause I need to go do something.
Yeah, we could just make it who won that other point, to be honest.
You got it, bro. I think I won the other things too, but you got it.
It will be based on if I won my scaling, but when it comes to this specific part, it'd be based on who won.
I don't think it is, but we can just end it here. That's cool. Unselfish, my fault.
Wait. Actually, I have one more scan to go over.
No, I need to leave right now. Not leave.
Timer for this point.
No, not leave.
I want to hollow purple your ass real quick.
Dude, I need to go do the dishes. So, you know.
Yeah, 10 minutes. No, 10 minutes. This is the final point to put the nail in the coffin.
Dude,
alright, I'm gonna get you these scans. We're gonna do this and then that's it. 10 minutes.
Just reference the scans.
Set the timer.
Just reference the scans.
Now, Naobito is stated multiple times. Sorcerer, excluding Satoru Gojo.
Yeah, no, I can't be bothered to argue that, dude. We could just leave it contingent to your scaling. Never mind.
No.
Yes.
Why are you scared of the scans?
Dude, because if I stay here for longer, then my parents are gonna get mad. So, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm just gonna save the recorder.
Okay, wait. Who is here?